hope for a cure. That is what we're trying to do here. I am going to talk about tonight a few things, and I'm going to keep this video short. I wanted to share with you about something that is personal, and I really don't feel like sharing about it, but it's a real deal, so I have to be honest. Some of the times, it is very hard for me to do my ADLs. What is my ADLs? My ADLs are your daily normal activities like brushing your teeth, bathing, putting your clothes on, changing clothes, doing all those kinds of things you need to do. Cook food for yourself. A lot of those things are very, very difficult for me, or things I can't do at all. I used to shower every single day, and now I shower when I can. Tonight I took a bath with our kids, our girls, because I simply just could not stand in the shower. I feel good for a burst of energy, and then I feel my flare coming back on, and I push through. And I encourage you to do the same thing with caution. You know, sometimes when we push too hard, we have bad things happen, like passing out or other things. That's happened to me, and I had a very expensive ambulance ride in San Francisco, and it's just not worth it. But sometimes we need to push through, because if we don't know what our limits are. So I push through, because who doesn't feel better after feeling clean and feeling like a normal human being again? But it's a really hard struggle. You shower every day maybe and don't think twice about it. I wish that was something that I could do without wrapping my arm every single time I take a shower and wondering if I'm going to pass out during my shower and scare my girls. So I pushed through, and I did that tonight, and I'm so grateful, but I am truly struggling. My nausea is not under control, and the lack of sleep is just not been good for me. But the worst thing that I saw today truly was, I saw a mom who had a handsome little boy who they think is been diagnosed with gastroparesis, or it seems like that's his diagnosis. He's maybe age 1 to 3, and my heart. That is why I do these videos. That is why I share with you about things that I don't necessarily maybe feel comfortable sharing with, or maybe I don't think it's anybody's business, but I do it anyway, because I have gastroparesis, a severe form, and it's progressive, and it's something I will deal with for all of my life. But if it was one of my kids, I can't imagine. When I see the kids, I think of the people who don't do the GP Pie Face Challenge, and I just shake my head, and I don't get it. I don't understand. I saw just thousands of people do the ice bucket challenge for ALS, which was awesome, because they found a gene that would help people with ALS and hopefully find a cure. That's what we're trying to do here. And if you can't do it for yourself, if you can't do it for someone you love who has gastroparesis, do it for those little kids out there who cannot speak for themselves, for those scared parents out there who are trying to make sure their kid is okay, and they're going through a journey like we did, which is like, to me, it's like you're walking through a minefield blindfolded. You don't know what's going to happen, what's going to explode, what's going to pop up next. As a mom, as a parent, as a human being, I implore you to please do the GP Pie Face Challenge. I get not wanting to be on social media, taping yourself. I don't enjoy it. I do it for those little kids. I do it for the young adults. I do it for people my age. I do it for the elderly. I do it for other people. I'm not here talking about this stuff just for myself. I can do that with my family or my friends. So I encourage you to do the GP Pie Face Challenge, and let's throw some pies and smash GP, and let's say prayers for those who are struggling, and especially for those caregivers that love us very much, and they just simply don't know what to do, and they want to help us so much, and we couldn't do or be as well as we are without them. And a lot of times, sometimes we end up taking our frustrations out on them, or they're overwhelmed, and we kind of just can't see that because we're so in the depths of gastroparesis. The last thing that I will say is I find it really frustrating when I see so much support for other people with other diseases that people understand, but it is like pulling teeth and nail to get people to send in photos to help with my GP video that I want to do to show the many faces of GP, to do the GP Pie Face Challenge. The things that we can do and can control are to have some control and take our power back. So I don't know why that is, but if it's because you're stuck in your comfort zone, I encourage you to take a huge leap out of your comfort zone. Honestly, what else do you have to lose? We have to gain a cure. So with that, I encourage you, I hope to see some pies fly. It's our job to keep this viral, and please pray for a cure if you're the praying kind. And just remember, when you see someone, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors, so always be kind. And thank you again to our caregivers. Thanks again to those who are out there supporting GP, who are being angels walking this earth, and supporters, and just doing everything that they can, even when we are exhausted, when we're in a flare. If I can do this, I promise you, you can do this too. So for those people that we've lost, that I've seen since I started this journey, I also pray that you do it for them too, because they deserve it. We want to keep their memory alive and not let them die in vain. So may they watch us from heaven and see those pies fly. And again, let's smash GP. All right. I would love to hear what you want to hear from me. Go ahead and shoot it in the comments below. And I can't wait to see some GP Pie Face Challenge videos. And I ask for extra prayers for a mom and dad who are very worried about a very handsome little boy who is struggling really hard. And together we can help make a difference through prayer. All right, stay strong, fight on, and stay healthy. All right, have a great night. We'll talk to you tomorrow.